Okay, if the signage is like this, so you're gonna pick one from each box essentially. So if it is like this or like this, it's gonna be a dotted line. Okay, write this stuff down because you're gonna need it. If it's like this or like this, it's gonna be a solid line. Okay, so you're gonna pick one thing from that box. Okay. And then you're gonna pick one from this other box. Okay, so you will need those on your sheet because I have to scroll, so you're gonna have to flip back and forth with your sheet. That way you know. It's not anything you need memorized, but as long as you have it written down on your sheet, you should be totally fine. Okay. And then obviously draw a box around them. Okay, of the difference of the two, because that's what's gonna dictate. Okay, you're gonna look at these and decide something from box one, which is in my case the black one. Something from box two, which in my case is the blue one, okay? Okay, so if we look at number one, we're gonna start graphing, okay? Do we graph the 4/3 or the 1 first? You remember? The -1. So we're gonna go to the Y line, which is the up and down line, and find -1 and put a dot. Okay, so we're gonna put a nice big dot there. Okay, from that dot, you're gonna go up 4 and over 3. I need a negative line, so which way am I gonna go over 3? 2, 3, 4, over 1, 2, 3. Okay, for today's purposes, we're only gonna do the 2 dots. Okay, for today's purposes, only today. Tomorrow, you're gonna have to do all of them. Okay, so we've got our 2 dots, and now it's a matter of looking at this. This is what you're gonna be looking at. Okay, so you need to find the Y and that symbol in this black box. Okay, and that's going to tell you if it's going to be a solid or a dotted line. So is this one going to be solid or dotted? Dotted. It's going to be dotted. And dotted and solid are very easy to tell. If it has a line underneath of it, it's going to be solid. If it has no line underneath the symbol, it's going to be dotted. So this is going to be a dotted line. Okay, so we're going to make a dotted line. Okay, and then we're looking at this symbol, okay? And we're gonna pick something from the blue box. So find that symbol with the Y in which way? Is it either gonna shade above or below? Below. Okay, so then you're gonna shade everything below this line, okay? Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I should be able to definitely tell that it's shaded, okay? Now, it doesn't need to be super dark and every single thing colored in, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that, but it should definitely be, I should be able to tell that one side is shaded and that your line is dotted. Does that make sense? Okay, so look at number 3. Where does our line start out at?
3.
Positive 3. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Y line and find the 3 and put our dot. What is my slope? 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 over 1 to the right. Okay, should this line be solid or dotted? It should be a dotted line. Okay, and again, it would have a line underneath it. If it has a line underneath it, then it's a solid line, okay? So this is gonna be a dotted line. Are we gonna shade above or below? We're gonna shade below. Okay, 5, where does my line start? At 3, we're gonna go to the 3 and put our dot. Can I go up 7?
No.
No. Okay, so you would go up the graph. So we're gonna have to go down 7 and over 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 7, over 4. Should that line be solid or dotted?
Solid.
Should be a solid line. Am I gonna shade above or below?
Above.
Above. Okay, 7. Where does my graph start?
-5.
-5. And my slope is up 5 over 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Should that be solid or a dotted line?
Solid.
Should be a solid line. Am I gonna shade above or below?
Below.
Below. Okay, number 9. The graph starts at 1. And my slope is up 1 and then over 4. Up 1, over 4. To the left. Is that going to be a solid or a dotted line?
Dotted.
Dotted line. Am I going to shade above or below?
Above.
Above. Okay. Who? They're in Miss Gross's this period.
Dang it, everybody sleeps.
11 starts at 5. And I cannot go up 10, so I'm going to have to go down 10 and over 1. Okay, I need a negative line, so make sure you're going over the correct one. Okay, dotted or solid?
Dotted.
Dotted line. Above or below? Above. Okay, when we're talking above and below, so this one's kind of hard to tell which one is above and below for some of you guys. When we're talking above and below, you're talking